My hypnosis session with my hypnotherapist was not about going into relaxation and visualizing a leaf falling from the tree onto a calm lake, and that leaf was supposed to represent my trauma, and then that leaf would float away off into the distance until I couldn't see it anymore, and poof, my traumas were gone. That's not what my hypnosis session was like at all. My hypnosis session was with Debbie Papadakis, and she's got decades of experience with hypnosis, and she changed my life. I had over 20 years of panic attacks and anxiety, and a psychiatrist didn't help, psychotherapists didn't help, counseling didn't help, medication didn't help. Hypnosis helped. And there's so many misconceptions about hypnosis, and it's not about being put into this relaxed state of mind and visualizing something in your mind's eye, and magically you're going to be healed. So I'm so grateful that I also trained with Debbie Papadakis. She's got a school. I became certified through her, and I also picked up my own techniques along the way, and none of my techniques include this visualization of a ship floating on the water, and as it gets further away it becomes smaller and smaller until it disappears, and then you're healed. That's not what my sessions are like either. There are techniques that are used in hypnosis to get to the root cause of what's causing your challenges. So I'll use a personal story. My daughter is in Australia, and she saw the transformation in me after my hypnosis sessions, and she decided to go to a hypnosis session out in Australia. She did her homework. I don't think she asked what technique they used, but she did her homework. They got pretty good reviews, and here she was in this session where she had to dig up her past and tell this hypnotherapist about her past, and they talked about that for a while, and then she was basically led into this relaxed state, and then visualized screen in her mind's eye, some movie screen or TV screen, where it would slowly become out of focus, and I guess that was supposed to make her the things that were challenging her to become out of focus, but that's not what would happen. And she ended up leaving that session feeling even worse because she just opened up. She just had to revisit her past, and she had challenges with bullying. So as a child, right? So she had, experiences with bullying as a child. So, which is very traumatic. So I just wanted to make this video because, again, there are so many misconceptions about hypnosis. So my sessions, I will not having you going down a set of stairs and or down a hallway and opening up a magical door and visualizing your new life. I do create recordings that I post online, and these recordings are general. So if you are someone who has worked on your whatever's causing you to have challenges in your life, if you worked on them, sure, these hypnosis recordings are beneficial. But if you haven't done anything yet and it's your first time, and you've been having these challenges for years, it's very unlikely that these videos, these hypnosis videos, are going to help you, because they're very general, and we all have different experiences in life. We've all gone through different things. So how is this video supposed to know what your root cause is? But I do create them because they are very relaxing, and they may help some people. And also, I want people to experience what my voice would sound like as well while we're in hypnosis, because it does sound different. And I also don't give recordings to clients after a session. There are a lot of people who go to sessions and they get a recording at the end of each session. I don't do that, because after a hypnosis session, your mind is processing. So, and that can go on for a few days. Why would I give you a recording to listen to after our hypnosis session to just confuse the mind? It's not beneficial. If a client would like a recording after we've tackled what has been bothering them, sure, I would do that. But I don't give recordings after a session, because it just messes up all the work we just did. So if you are interested in having a hypnosis session, do your homework. Interview 2, 3, 4, 5 clinics and ask them what their techniques are. What techniques do they use? Because if you're going to just be guided into relaxation and visualizing a ship or a flower blooming or a balloon floating in the air, and then your trauma is going to disappear, that's just like listening to a YouTube recording or a YouTube hypnosis session. You need to get to the root cause of what's causing your symptoms, and your symptoms are panic attacks, anxiety, procrastination, low self-worth, all that sort of stuff. These are all symptoms of whatever trauma caused it. So you need to get to the root cause. And I hope you found this video beneficial. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. And also you can reach me through my website at guidedhealinghypnosis.com, and I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.